Hi, I'm Eric Schoenfeld.
And I'm John Biggs, and this is Fly or Die LeapPad edition.
LeapPad.
So this, my friends, is the new LeapPad. This is a $99 toy for the children. You have a cartridge slot up here. You have a camera on the back. It's very rugged. It's designed for kids, basically. And you have a bunch of apps. So you can run ebooks, you can run camera apps, all these different things.
Games, all sorts of things. And they don't really have a lot of apps. They don't have anywhere near the number of apps that are available for children on the iPad or even on Android.
Sure, you have apps that are like cars. You have Toy Story 2, 3, all these sort of learning apps that teach kids how to read and how to count.
So you're trying to launch an app. It's pretty slow.
It's
pretty frustrating.
It's fairly ragged.
I think that my kids always take my iPad and they're used to that, the fluidity of the iPad, or now the Kindle Fire, which is pretty responsive. And I've never bought them a Leap toy. And I think that Leap used to be sort of really compelling a few years ago, but a lot of these digital educational toys, or they're not even all educational, but games, they're all moving to mobile phones and the iPad. And I think the best apps are on those devices and even on Android. So I think that they're going to have a hard time with this proprietary system to keep up with all the cool apps that people want. Because the kids, they don't care about the device, they care about the apps, like everyone.
I mean, I think the value in this is that if you're a parent that it's been burned once by maybe the kid dropping the iPad or the phone, you don't want to give them the phone, because you might have Angry Birds on there plus some educational stuff, and they're going to gravitate towards Angry Birds. This is educational only. There's some fun stuff in there. Is it something that I want the kids to have right now? It's sort of like the toy of last resort. Leap stuff is the toy of last resort in our house, because you have Nintendos, you have all this other good stuff, and then you have this, which is a toy that hangs out in the toy box. They pull it out and they play it for 5 minutes when they can't play anything else.
It's the consolation tablet.
It's a consolation tablet. Do you get a kick out of this? Is this a fly for you?
I wouldn't buy it, so I'm going to give it a die.
I think I'm on the fence. I'm going to have to give it a die as well, because of exactly what you said. You basically have 100,000 apps on the iPad, and you have about 50 to 100 on this. It's an impressive tool. It's a lot of fun for the kids, and if you get it maybe for Christmas or something from somebody else, but I wouldn't recommend picking it up yourself.
I would say if you're not in a tablet household already, and you just want to give your kid something that's not $200 to $500, it would be an option. But they're going to see their friends with better tablets, and it's going to seem like a consolation
Our kids
tablet.
are spoiled.
Yeah.
So there you have it, 2 dies on the Leapfrog LeapPad.